Lewis and joining me on the desk as they have done throughout the E-League season. They've stayed on for the major and we made it work. Thanks, no problem. It's Moses and of course Thorin. So here we are, it's another major, boys. We've come a long, we've come a long way.
Stravo, it's been a long time coming, and it's been a long time since we had this kind of a break in Counter-Strike content in general. We're going to head into the game. It will be on Cobblestone, so welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It's Gambit versus North, and I've really been looking forward to this match. I think it's a bit of a sleeper game, this one. It might be more... This is essentially a blind roll coming out of Gambit, and it's perfect. It couldn't be any better right now. Zeus, I don't know what level he's reaching right now when it comes to the calls, but his team, they've got to be very excited at the moment here. 7-2 as a scoreline, probably about to be 8-2. I don't know how they come back and defuse this bomb here. It's going to be so little time left by the time they win the fight, if they even do that.
They've got Doja holding long as well. You're talking about 2 shotguns and a UMP. Boom, there's the shot though on Magisk.
That's such a brave play coming out, and the result just brilliant. Adren now slow down North. They just run right in. Adren around the corner. Trots Rubino gets another one on MSL. What a great double kill coming out here. And now Gambit prime position to steal this round away. Zeus even standing in the fire for a bit to try and get that kill. Cajun going down. And now Config 1 versus 5. If anyone could do it, maybe it'd be him, but this is a bit of a...
Bo's gonna spot him, but he misses the shot. That was the key kill right there to make the difference for Gambit.
Yeah, and he actually spotted the prime position. He's going to get the one spray down, transfers onto Rubino, drops the bomb as well. Now 15 seconds left, 2 versus 2 here, but it's the clock that's really working against the Danish side. 10 seconds, and Cajun going to rein it back in with a great double headshot from the AK-47. And it will be Gambit now.
He's not even seeing anybody. Doja catches him out, and it's all on Config. The man in question, 29 HP left on him. Tech9 in a dream, and he's going to hit the headshot on Adrian, but it's a 1v3, and they're going to swarm him. 16-8 at the end of the first map of the Major.
I mean, absolutely amazing, isn't it? It's true Counter-Strike Major fashion. There's always an upset. I've said this a couple of times. I always go into this group stage thinking, this one, you have an obvious, well, maybe not so obvious, but you have a bit of a bias in this one. Who do you think? Is it going to be the French or the Swedes?
The French in this case, I think. It was too telling when you came into this tournament, right, and Twisted an interview before the tournament where he just drops this fire line where he's like, well, we haven't really been practicing at all. We've just been like, kind of focusing on the individual DM, FPL, but, you know, rotates through CT towards that B site. He's obviously read it. They've rotated over towards the B site as well, Fnatic, and they're getting that bomb plant down. Spots Olofmeister in B halls, and he knows there's a man on the site. He's looking for that kill first, but Twist barely bouncing out. This is unreal. One headshot! No way. Shoxy, he could do it! The 1v1 clutch, he's looking for one more shot. 5 bullets left in the magazine, and Twist, he's trembling. Shoxy will get it, the kill! Unreal! Quad kill, 8 HP clutch from Shoxy to start things off on this map. There you go.
That's how.
But headshot with the Deeg. This is pretty much a perfect spot. Just ask Nico. And there you go. That's why. 1, 2, going for the spray. There's another. He gets 2 kills. This is unbelievable.
They need to get close and take him down. Dennis from on high gets a kill, and Twist is still alive back here. 41 health. He's finally going to get shot down. Scream landing 2 headshots with the Galil. That is Disco Doblin. 1 versus 2, and he gets the body tank in on screen, but it will be a triple kill here for the Belgian player, and that will be 9. But still, it's a 3-on-4 here, and the bomb is down.
Dennis holding close, checkered though. And it's going to be up to Shoxy now to check this angle. He does. There's the free shot. Nicely done there by Shoxy. That's going to open it up. Crims and Twist, last 2 alive here for Fnatic. Holding on to the site. And Crims again delivering more and more headshots. Twist going for the tap, but Crims is still alive. All he has to do is play for time. There is no kid. Mid-air shot. Obliterate Shoxy. And then the finish. Crims is a beautiful beast. What is that? 14 kills at the end for him. This is almost like a glimmer of the OG Crims.
They've been playing out of their minds. Body gonna get the kill. Disco Doblin and Crims are left, and that's gonna be the end of the game. 16-10 in favor of G2 Esports. They only let go of 1 single round in the second half, with RPK ending at 28 kills, Shocks at 22. Wow, Thorin just put out this video saying that he thought G2 was going to surprise and that people shouldn't underestimate him. And look at him here.
Yeah, it's impressive to say that. I mean, well, Shoxy, you can always count on Shoxy. It's almost like
that's not
one of the most
right?
consistent players across, you know, what, 4 years of CSGO now, 5 years, like him a lot. But you're going up against the likes of Cold, the likes of Fallen, Fur. I mean, Taco even, it's just, there's so much firepower, there's so much depth to this SK roster, and I'm confident that they've had enough time now to figure out how to best use Fox and how to get him. And there's already the rotation coming out here from Fallen. He's going for the long con. Taco just looking to get that incendiary down. Yep, Gonna deny Angel the defuse for now, and that buys even more time for Fallen to rotate, and they have no kit. And Angel, the Molotov spreads onto him, the flames, they consume him alive, and it's all on Zero now, 1v2. How did this happen?
Taco with a triple kill. You hear the SK team erupt when that happens. Unbelievable. They had a double grenade set up here at the A-bomb site, but one of them has already been used, and the other one is never going to be thrown by Zero. So Stico and Dead Fox now, just Dead Fox left. Trying his best. He's going to get the headshot at least, so bit of a smile for him. Steals an AK. I don't think he's going to get to keep it through this round. Zero is coming for him. SK's going to be ready for it. Fox finding another kill in the round. Taco coming in. He's going to go for the... Oh, Angel! Turning around and executing him. Just trying to middle, and then the sort of the actual B push comes. That would have been great, but didn't happen. Oh, Zero jumping up onto the railing, and he gets the headshot on Stico. That's such an aggressive peek, and he gets down Angel as well. Zero saved by Fur. The buddies just run over Hellraisers in this game. 24 on Zero, 22 on Fur. That's the end of the top of the scoreboard there for SK at the end of it, but wow.
Even Fox, 17 for Taco, 17 for Fox, 15 for Fallen, just across the board. There was no weakness.
Very, very well versed here, as they did talk about on the desk. So how do you feel this one is going to go?
I think it's hard to bet against Virtus Pro when they're playing a North American team. So for me, it's the Poles. I have a half Polish girlfriend as well, so she can't do it just yet. There's a kit on Bali, and it's close to the site anyway, so it might not matter. Now looking for the trade fragger. There he is. Snacks goes down immediately. Knows where Bali is, and there he goes as well. 2 headshots, and OpTic get off to the start that they needed.
Yeah, lovely performance. Chance here for Neo and Snacks, but again, no kit, so they're going to have to get this done pretty quickly. First frag coming in, Neo spotted. Neo tagged down to 13. Very weak. Snacks there now providing support with the AWP. Going to be hard to hit these shots, though, and that's Neo dead. Snacks knows he has to go for the M4. Nice! Taps down Stanislaw, but it's going to be a long defuse for him, but I think he's got it. Snacks, what a clutch coming in for the Virtus Pro side.
Just the one bullet for Snacks. Just the one bullet. He'll save the AWP as well. Virtus Pro on the scoreboard, but they've survived with 20 seconds basically being wasted. Maybe that Virtus Pro can't afford force to push through the smoke. Snacks his barrel gives him away. Runs to the free fire. Down he goes. Back down in the meantime. 180 by him. Runs through everyone! What a round by him! That was a chance for Virtus Pro, but Rush, and they've got themselves jammed. A slow movement into the Strapise AWP. 2-man spray down for Pasha as well. The garden hose is out. Snacks putting in more work. There may be no kills for OpTic in this round. What a response by Virtus Pro!
So they put Snacks in the right place at the right time, but how much damage can Rush do here? Another frag for him. A team kill as well puts Virtus Pro down to 3 members. Another man to stop it. 1 versus 1. That's the bomb. And that spells problems for Pasha, but he's managed to make it into 1 versus 1. It's all to play for.
There's time for the duel as well. Oh, please, Pasha. That is absolutely disgusting. Coming through. There's Neo. Trade from Bayali. Now there's more rotation coming in for the CT.
Mixwell, great position, finds the shot onto Pasha. The bomb is marching its way forwards. Mixwell with a whiff there, and a second one. That's not going to pay off at all for OpTic here. They're in a bit of a problem now. Snacks has to trade now with the AWP and no one to support him. And the smoke down on the bomb. This is definitely somewhat awkward. What? Snacks through the...
Never say only when it's a 5-7, Dan. That's for sure. Well, he's dead now, Dad. 16-13, Virtus Pro win their first match of the first major of 2017. Lovely stuff by the Poles.
What a match. I mean, I feel really privileged to start the cast start our cast at this major with that one. Backwards and forwards in every sense.
Welcome to Cobblestone Souvenir Box Simulator 2017. Dan's mother emailed and said, is James wearing Dan's waistcoat? What's that about?
Don't know. Honestly, I have no idea.
Well, this is a bit of a surprise. Cobblestone between NaVi and Mousesports. I don't think many people were expecting this. I mean, do you have a favorite for this?
I thought...
Yeah, he got that GTFO, and now he tries to get himself back in. Double B coming in for a T-side, but no frags just yet. Somebody kill someone. He's got no bullets left. Teammates being tagged as well. Flamey heavily tagged. Somebody die, please, in a situation. There's still 10 players on the server, Dan. What is going on? Finally, Speedy gets taken down. See what else the CTs can do. Simple doesn't know where to go now. This is crazy. They were not prepared for this. Next level strats from Mousesports, but the bomb's being defused. Oh! Flame. Just Time Seize has made it. That is...
What is this?
Disgusting. What a retake. That was mental. They got so...
Yeah, this is really weird. Guardian has to defend here against 3 players. And if they get the timing right, I don't think they necessarily have the timing to do it. They are moving in here. Guardian's going to be careful of that drop position. Is exposed, but Nico doesn't hit the instant kill that he needed onto Guardian. Looks like Guardian will hold this.
Onto Nico, of course. So they've got a moving accuracy and the Nico accuracy in play. We'll see if NaVi can survive. Ooh. Very early peak, perhaps not. Nico off to an early start, and he wants that AWP immediately.
Oh no, that is... Oh, the grenades are coming in. He's taking some hits here, down to 41. But that is quite... But in the end, NaVi basically had 5 players pretty much ready to defend straight away onto that bomb site. So, oh, that was... Bye-bye, Chris J. That was a very fast one from Simple, as you would expect.
In the face.
And they've only got Glocks. It's not even fair, James. It's not fair. All players do who want...
So do I, don't.
You want to pick up that trophy at the end of a tournament. Oh, Dennis starts it off. And that is a solid start for Mousesports.
20 HP. And that's going to be that 16-3. NaVi take a solid.
That's pretty good. It is a new look for you.
It is a new look, Matt.
I took some of your leftover hair and tried to
put it on your face.
Yeah.
It hasn't really worked, but we're still working on it.
It's true.
Yeah.
I think those predictions on that desk, by the way, we could have seen coming a mile away. Thorin going with EnVyUs, and obviously Jason sticking with the NA side, takes up Team Liquid. I think got JDM over the box, and this is opening things up for EnVyUs. Walking in, 3 kills already. Eleague trying to get above, though. Chance to shut it down. Only finds 1, but that's enough to slow things down because Apex backs away and doesn't get the bomb in position.
Well then, 2-on-2 retake, and Nitro does bring it to the 2-on-1, just happy remaining now. It was looking very promising for EnVyUs. Has got the bomb in hand, but does he have the opportunity to actually get down there?
Ooh, lovely shot as Nitro drops in, and that's going to give him the clutch. Eleague walks out, and the one time he doesn't consider it, that's when Eleague shows up. So you're dead right about timing. That's just very unfortunate. Smoke off in mid, that's going to allow Kenny to get through the vents, but they'll have heard all this noise, and Hiko waiting, not even considered, takes the first shot, does get canceled out, but manages to hit the headshot onto Sixer immediately beforehand, so happy. All to do, finds 2, that's all. JDM will take Hiko's made a good call as well. After boosting Eleague, he gets inside of the vents, now can support JDM over toward B, but it's about information at this point in time, and they've got very good positions to work off that, especially with Eleague, where he sees those exactly. So thank you very much. 2 nades go over top of me. I know you're outside of mid. I'm just going to sit, wait, and exactly that. Sixer walks in, they have no idea he's there. He now goes hunting. Oh, they didn't call for it. MP9's going to farm up a ton of cash, nearly getting NBK as well, down to 2.
You can't sit there too long, but NBK, he opens things up, Nitro drops, and it's going to be the B push coming into the CTs, but Eleague is doing it again. The timing, working with the SMG, finds 2 headshots there, somehow finding kills and getting Liquid back into this round, and it's going to be Sixer replying though, and now it's up to JDM.
That becomes a problem, because the call was...
happy. It looks like he wants to push here. Flashbang comes in, good damage, but Eleague takes it.
Good shot from Eleague. Better position from NBK, though, as they try and get out the doorway. And this is his spot. It is literally called NBK for teams callouts for this reason, because he gets into this fence, he knows exactly how to peek it, he knows the angles to perfection. 2 kills already. Now that flash changes things, but still through the flash, he manages to pick up Nitro, and Hiko jumps through and greeted with the same fate. 4 kills from his position.
It's quite easy. He doesn't have the smokes, which is what he wanted to see. Cash, certainly a map where you can be dynamic as the AWP. It's Kenny S.
Normally you would. He shuts that door out, but JDM's not bought it. Flashes in, and this is where... Oh, Kenny, all right! That's where you get caught and down to go. Looking that correct direction, but it's a 1 versus 4 AWP. Push out, good shot, JDM. Looks for another, he's got this down to a 1 versus 2. Over commitment and perhaps a little bit zealous to try and early end this. And another as Kenny gets taken down to the box. What is that from JDM? The ace clutch, and we stay alive. That is incredible, and a massive misplay from Envy.
Horrible from them.
Headshot on Happy does it, but Happy gets JDM. It's Nitro to follow. Trades go both directions. And Eleague can go first with the op if he finds an opening. Excellent. If not, Sixer's got to get straight in. Better still finds the headshot lineup potential, though, and Eleague, he's put them in overtime, and he gets 35 kills in regulation to do it.
Unbelievable save.
Forces Eleague back ever so slightly. NBK's got another. Eleague has to go massive. 2 versus 5. He's got 1 in front of him. Does manage the kill. Looks to follow it up. Does get a second as well. Back down to just a 1-man advantage. Him has to hit that
clutch here, and that's a good incendiary to kick things off. There's so much work to do. There it is. A fantastic game here between Envy and Liquid. Great battle overall, but EnVyUs, you feel like they should have been the victors after that huge blunder. The 1 versus 5 of JDM. They do go up against world-class AWPers as well, obviously going against JW this time. A little bit difficult to predict what he's going to do. Famously one of the most erratic AWPers, I would say. Kind of difficult to predict how he's going to be kind of channeling you, but here we go then, Matt. Bombs going down. Glaive, yet to post a frag. He's only got a Tech 9 with 4 AKs around him. It's an outside rush. Why not? Nothing else is working. Let's go for it.
Shot Kirby finally getting find an opening, but Lekro immediately there to trade it. They know he's in behind the bomb train, but they need to get the angles. Device, he's found 2. Finally getting some kills going, but GW steps back up through the flash as well. The pistol finds the low HP of Device. Kirby hasn't moved much either. Still top of the ramp. There's the Molotov you talked about for upper. Smoke's gonna go close. Not sure what he's trying to bait with that. Perhaps just desperation. He knows time's low. Spots Kirby. And Kirby still gets the shot in return. There was time.
We just want headshots. That's what we want, man. That's what we're talking about. Goodbye, Glaive.
Perfect timing for it. That's going to start it for GODSENT. Astralis every round they have to. That goes without saying on that point, but more importantly, after seeing that force buy on the save, they get the money down, but look at Lekro go again with the deagle. Much like pistol round, starts off with 2 headshots, looking for the 3rd.
Too much. He's got to find 3 players. The bomb's getting to the point in their return, and there it is. GODSENT do close it out. No overtime today. 16-6 is the final score. I don't think anyone would have called this at the start of this one. Astralis tipped to win this major. Just didn't even arrive at the first game. Their opening session here get completely outclassed by GODSENT. The only rounds they're picking up on the T side really were.
I'm going to throw you back over to Henry G and Sadakist.
Thank you very much. Yes, I think this is a very interesting game. Faze, a team that's been rebuilding. Yeah. Kerrigan leading them in. Blade, known for tactical prowess. And they say Markolov's a support player in this team, and I agree with that. I'm not going to dispute it. But he's had good performances at majors and could do so again. Now that he's got Electronic as well.
Electronic's been really impressive so far. Could be round secure, but not meant to be. A 2 come back, make it 3 for Electronic as he steps up there and finds the round for flip side, which looks great stuff from Electronic.
Broken the economy, and it's the 3 rounds post-pistol, or including pistol, that they get to start off the half. He's going to wrap their big garage as well. Smoke and flash to cover it off, and they find Markolov completely unaware.
Rain down from above.
AZ's going to find Waylander quickly as well. Good check on the tight corner because it's quite easy to overlook such positions. And then off the first major of 2017, first big tournament of 2017, and Eleague does exactly that for Faze. 1-0 for them. Side end on 9 rounds.
Yeah, we have to say going into this one, Faze was certainly the favored team. I think across the board in terms of firepower, you'd always favor them. It was a close game overall. Some big clutches going in favor of Faze, but flip side didn't really go toe-to-toe that well with Faze. They're looking quite confident. They famously don't get very deep in these majors, don't normally get out of the groups, so that's a great start. 1-0 to kick things off.
Overall, and I'm telling you that the draw is going to be super interesting because you can see in the 1-0s, some teams you weren't expecting to see up there, and in the 0-1s, you know, there's Eastern on Twitch. Make sure you tune in. So from me and the guys on the desk, thanks a lot for watching and joining us here in Atlanta for the major, and we look forward very much to seeing you tomorrow.